brothers and sisters, peace and love. Y'all know who it be. It's all slaves me. It's the Aquamarine Amicus One, Nightwalker. I gotta drop my knowledge and speak my piece one more again. This message I'm gonna speak on right now, I don't even know what the words to put with it. I'm gonna just call it corporate greed. So y'all know about Christmas or Xmas or whatever you want to call it, right? So can somebody please explain to me why we become like roving savages or reavers around the holidays just to impress one another? Can you explain that to me? I mean, what's so special about a decorated tree? Wow, we got presents under it. That's very cute. When did the holidays become about fattening your pockets to impress somebody instead of spending time with your family and friends and loved ones who actually, give a crap about you? I'm wondering about this because I have grown so sick and tired of people caring more about materialistic crap than they do each other. Even at my job, man, I go up there and it's like, I see people and it's like they care more about, something, an inanimate object, more than they care about a human being or a child or their wife or their lover or their friend or co-worker or somebody who is actually going to be there for you. Can somebody please explain that to me? Because it's confusing the fuck out of me. I really am baffled by this. Is this really the system of things right now where we care more about materialistic crap than each other? I mean, it used to be we used to build up each other, help each other grow, expand, explore our knowledge. Now we're all about mine, me, this. And every time this consumerism crap comes around, it's like, whoa, this ain't right, man. It's like, when do we become these, I want to say, ants enslaved to a queen-like system, but that would be an insult to ants because even they actually have free will. It's like we actually more concerned with materialistic crap than we are with each other nowadays. Is this what they call consumerism or corporate greed? Because I've been around for a while now, and I have yet to become intoxicated by it. I just become disgusted with it. Really, it's just baffling me to see how the human race has devolved instead of evolving. I mean, we pollute our planet to no end. We use toxic resources. Really, they're helping us, but really they're killing us, slowly but surely. We constantly convince each other that we actually give a crap about each other when we don't speak the peace or speak the truth whatsoever. Is this really what we're dealing with nowadays? When the world of lies is more better than the world of truth? I consider this a threat assessment algorithm research moment, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it. A threat assessment algorithm research moment. Because I don't see life anymore. If you go on my Facebook or my Instagram, my Twitter, I have a community on Facebook that's called, humans with no humanity. But I'm slowly starting to see no humanity anymore. Is this really the course of our lives where we care more about technology and little trinkets and stupid crap like that more than we care about people and our very selves? Is this us? Are we these people now? Can't we possibly just wise up and rise up for a moment? I don't think this is what Albert Einstein had in mind. I don't think this is what Neil Armstrong had in mind. Hey, I don't even think this is what was that guy? I forget his name, but it'll come to me. But I don't think none of our great creators of the past will be satisfied with what we did to the land and sea, to our planet, period. There was this movie, I know it's a little childish, but I'm going to put this in here. There was this movie I watched a while back about a fairy who could communicate with nature and kept it in balance and everything. And when a human, she shrunk down because she thought a monster was trying to kill it, not knowing that it was a machine cutting down her beautiful forest, all her fairy folk and friends. This dude was carving her name into a tree. Now, we all know the concept of carving a name into a tree. It's all romantic and stuff. But don't you think that if we're all supposed to be connected as we claim to be, that you can feel every pain, even that of a tree? Just because it doesn't speak doesn't mean it can't feel like we do. It just feels a different way, and it shows its pain different. So I put this logic to you like this, okay? Do we feel the pain that we actually cause in the world these days, okay? I'm starting to wonder that because, every time I look up something on the news talk about some brothers killing brothers, sisters killing sisters, a war over here, a war over there, fight over here, bombing over there, yada, 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 blah, blah. It's growing tired, okay? Can we use 100% of our intellect, or at least 30% more of our intellect for something other than who's wearing this, or who's got that, or what we look like, or who has more? Is this what our community is going to be about? Is this what our plans will be about? Who has more, or what each other looks like? There was this movie I once watched with my godbrother called Utopia Falls, and it interests me to no end because first it was starting out pretty cool. It was many races all put together under one roof, and they got along perfectly. Okay, the only problem was they were living a lie, okay? That's what we're living right now. Instead of us coming together as people and realizing that we're all one species, we're letting somebody else, some other conglomerate, some other consumerism, some other profitable corporation like the government, live our lives for us, and they tell us it's okay. Yes. They tell us it's okay, when really it's not. I wonder, is this really our future? Is this really what we want to leave to our children, great-grandchildren? I mean, is this what our ancestors fought for and created the world for us to do this?
You want to beg?
Yeah. I truly don't understand the world anymore. I don't even understand the human beings that I'm around right now. This is something else. I mean, we chop down more trees than we can actually plant. We destroy the ecosystem on a daily basis. We don't seem to give two flying reindeer craps about how we should actually be, helping one another. But all we care about is who's wearing this, who's wearing that, what celebrity is doing this, what celebrity is doing that, who's the biggest football player now, who's the biggest baseball player now, who plays that, who plays lacrosse, who plays this, who plays hardball, who plays soccer. When did it become about that? I thought we were existing as a unified species. I'm so tired of, all these countries saying, United Kingdom, United States, United whatever. I don't see no united. I don't see no unity anymore, okay? Anytime we keep fighting each other over what we look like, or who has more, who has less, instead of realizing that we're all one species, I'm starting to weep for the human race. Because I see no humanity. I see humans, but I don't see no humanity. Okay? And it's really starting to make me wonder. That's what my page is about, okay? On my Facebook, it's called Humans But No Humanity. I don't see that in existence. And this is really starting to confound me. It's like, what the hell, man? Is this really our lives now? We care so much about bull shark. We really care so much about bull shark that we've forgotten the most basic human decencies, okay? One time I was getting off work. There was this dude in a wheelchair. I think he was an army vet or something, okay? People just walking right past him and anything, not giving two flying fucks about it. So, I just walked right up, helped him right across the street. He had one leg, and he couldn't really push himself like that. But, would it become okay not to show common decency anymore? When does it become okay to care more about something as idiotic as who's wearing the best clothes, who speaks the better language, who is this, who is that. When did it become more important to believe lies instead of believing the truth? When are we going to do the research for ourselves, brothers and sisters? Come on. We need to wake up. And I'm speaking to all of y'all across the land of sea. I'm not speaking to one species, one color, one race, none of that crap. I'm speaking to all of us, okay? Because I get so sick and tired of us living in our own backyards and becoming like a, how would I put that? Like an owl trying to devour a mouse, okay? Now, I can see in the animal kingdom that's how they live. But is that really how we're supposed to live? Survival of the fittest? We're supposed to be so evolved and everything. How is it that I can go on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok for that matter, and see so much love between animals? I saw a video a while back about a bear, a tiger, and a fucking wolf that grew up together. They were put in a cage together and they grew up together. Like brother and sister or something like that. Even though they were from different packs, different backgrounds, whatever. And they grew up together. That says a lot for the human race if the animal kingdom can get along more than we can. Then I saw this other video about a tiger that slaughtered this monkey, okay? After the tiger got through slaughtering the parent, it went over there and put its paw on a baby monkey's shoulder because it was crying so much. And then started to take care of it like it was its own cub. And I'm like, the fuck? I look stupid. I had the stupidest look on my face ever. Actually, yeah, I said that right. I look stupid with that look on my face, but that's how I felt. Because I was like, wow. If the animal kingdom is evolving more than the human species, then something is wrong here because, wow, we done let corporate crap pollute our very mind, soul, and body. Okay? It's the truth. We don't care about one another, okay? All we care about is who's the biggest celebrity out there? Who's dressed as what? What's the next music to listen to? What's the fastest car to drive? Who's got the biggest rims? Who's making the most money? Who's this? Who's that? Shouldn't we care about helping each other grow, expand, and preserve our natural way of life? That's all I'm wondering, because if this is the future of the human race, where we just treat each other like stepping stones for the rest of our natural born lives, I don't think it's a future that not many people want to be a part of, because this is not right whatsoever. We're supposed to be so evolved. We can use 10% of our brain to build cars, computers, trucks, planes, all this great stuff. But we have yet to use like 30, 40, 50, or 100% more to figure out how we can get to another planet, but we're destroying the very planet we already have? That's what's baffling me right now. And it really is. Like, this is the only planet we have until we figure out a way to get to another planet. And are we going to repeat the same the same mistakes as we did on this planet? I was watching this TV show one time called Kids versus Cats with my daughter, right? No? Yeah, that's what it was called, Kids versus Cats. Kid versus Cats, excuse me. All I know is the cats were very disgusting creatures. I'm not speaking, this is a cartoon. But the cats are very disgusting creatures. After they destroyed one planet, they roamed to another one, conquered it, polluted and destroyed it, and moved on like it was nothing. That's basically what we're doing. We're so eager to move on to another planet that we haven't realized that, we're destroying the very one that we actually need at the present moment. Have we thought about that, my brothers and sisters? Okay? And like I said, I'm not speaking to one race. I'm speaking to everybody across the land and sea, because it baffles me when I see that we have so much knowledge, so much history, so much understanding to create, healing herbs, healing spices. We can cure this, we can cure that to the best of our abilities, but we have yet to come together as a species and realize that we can actually get along if we build a bridge and connect it. But instead, we want to keep burning it down. There's a song called London Bridge is Falling Down, My Fair Lady. That kind of says a lot about humanity. Because right now, Humanity's bridge is kind of falling down. And I don't think a lady, man, child will be able to put it back up by themselves. We need to come together and realize that if we want to build a bridge of peace, a bridge of prosperity, a bridge of, well, a future, we're going to have to stop with this, I'm better than you because I look like this, or you better than me because I look like this, or whoop-de-whoop-whoop-whoop. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what's on the outside, okay? It matters what's on the inside. And right now, I don't see much on the inside just as much as I don't see much of what's on the outside. It's confusing me. We have lost the will to actually be a superior species. We think we are, but really, we're not, okay? And I'm beginning to wonder, with all these walls we're building to divide ourselves, are we growing smaller as our intelligence decrease, like the resources of our planet? I've spoken my piece, my brothers and sisters. Peace.